What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. This is PTCO Tournament Series, Saturday Tournament. What am I talking about? Saturday Tournament round number 3, playing the Greninja break deck. We did lose the coin flip going second, but we're playing against an all psychic deck, which I guess Mega Mewtwo is my guess. We do have like Faded Town, Burst Balloons, stuff like that, but it becomes weird if they get damage change. Ugh. Alright, so we had a good little stretch there. So press done. My opponent knows we play Faded Town, of course. Alright, so we get another mulligan, so that's 2. I think the first game had like 5, maybe more than that. So that's 3. Alright, so we got one. And we actually have a good hand. We have a Dive Ball, Splash. We have a Splash Energy, so if it gets knocked out, it gets returned into our hand, which is great. We could just go for a Bubble, though, to save the Splash Energy, which I think is a little bit better, obviously. But if we flip heads on the Dive Ball, he will be paralyzed. Or not heads on Dive. What am I talking about? Heads on a Bubble, he'll be paralyzed, like we did in game number 1 against Volcanion. But yeah, if I had to guess, it's maybe Mega Mewtwo, but there's no Colors Pokemon, so I don't know what is happening. Alright, so Mewtwo and a Deoxys. Okay. Alrighty. This tournament was 8 tickets as well. I didn't say that. So 8 tickets to enter. So you do need to at least play somewhat online to actually have these tickets. So Psychic Energy on the active. Okay. And if they don't play Garbodor, this should be like an easy matchup, even with the damage change. Hoopa gonna search your deck for 3 EX Pokemon and show me 3 Mewtwo's. Come to me, 3 Mewtwo's. Wait for it. Alright, so Mewtwo, and a Mega Mewtwo. Alrighty, so he does have the Mega for the next turn, which paralyzation wouldn't even matter too much. But I think we'll still go for it. Mewtwo, I don't know. We might not go for it because he can just Mega Evolve out of it. Max Elixir, go look at top cards of his deck, and does he find a Psychic Energy or not? And he does find one for the bench Mewtwo EX. Okay. Spirit Link on the active, so yeah, we're definitely not going to touch into Water Energy. We're going to conserve energies. Just dive off Rookie and just pass. Tierno, draw 3 new cards. Okay. Trainer's Mail, look at tough cards of their deck. Can they find an Ultra Ball or a Low Ball to get out of trouble? I don't know if they're playing one. There's a letter. But if they're not playing one, then we're like really, really good. So pass on our turn. Alright, so we got a Faded Town. So we're going to Dive Ball for a Froakie. And we have all 4 Frogadiers in our deck, which is fantastic. So we'll grab a Froakie, put that guy down. I'm just gonna pass right now. We get Splash Energy, Trainer's Spell for a Dive Ball. I really don't want to attach energy and just waste it. We could use it for Fisherman later on, but I think conserving the Water Energy is a little better. So Tierno, drawing another 3D cards. Okay. There's Mega Mewtwo coming down. Alrighty, so Mega Mewtwo. But at least we have Splash Energy, so we can put a Splash Energy on Froakie. There's a DC on the active. Okay. And we'll see Psychic Infinity for the knockout, doing a ton of damage. Now, we do have a little bit of pressure. We need to find a Frogadier or another base Pokemon, or we'll lose a game. There's a Splash Energy. We'll Trainer's Mill. Find a Dive Ball. Alright, so we will get that turn 1. Turn 2 Water Duplicate, so Dive Ball for a Frogadier. We'll put a Frogadier on the active, put down a Faded Town, Splash Energy, and use the Water Duplicates to get out 3 Frogadiers. Alright, so Water Duplicates, 1, 2, 3, and things are looking good for us. Alrighty, so those 3 guys coming down, 1, 2, and 3. If he does knock us out, the Frogadier gets returned back in her hand, and the Faded Town does get kicked off as well. So if he doesn't play a Counter Stadium, this Faded Town can constantly just do 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, and then we're good to go. So he's like, I mean, he probably plays like, what's it called? The stadium that lets you use older attacks. Shrine of Memories, there we go. So 3 new cards, 3 Tiernos in a row. Holy cow. Alright, Mewtwo Spring go to the bench. Wonder why that one. Alright, so another Mega Mewtwo coming down, which will once again get hit with that Faded Town. Oh, there's Shrine of Memories. Alright, so Shrine of Memories coming down. And we will see a Psychic Infinity for knockout. But that Frogadier will get returned back into our hand. So 130. Go down 4 prize cards. Okay. We'll send the Frogadier. And let's see. Can we find a Greninja top deck and a Sycamore? Alright, so Froakie, Splash Energy, and in. Alrighty, can we find a Greninja or not? There's a Burst Balloon, a Dive Ball, okay. We're gonna Dive Ball for a Greninja. Put this on the active. Put down a Faded Town. Retreat into the Froakie, Burst Balloon, and pass. And the reason I'm doing this is I don't want to lose our Greninja. He can knock us out straight away, but this way he can't. So that's good. And if he hits us for 60, we can then if he decides to attack the Froakie, we can knock him out the following turn, which is fantastic. Alright, but does he have a Lysander? Could he just pass? There's a letter. Going to search deck for a Psychic Energy. So Psychic and a Psychic, okay. What else does our opponent have here? That's the big question. He can Psychic Energy the active, but does he have a Shrine of Memory? So Psychic Energy the active. And there's a Shrine of Memory, so he will damage change, but he'll get hit for that. Okay, there's a Lysander. Oh, no, he had a Lysander as well. Alright. That's not good. He had a Lysander hand, so down to 3. We'll send him Frogadier. The Greninja line gets returned to our hand. So put down Frogadier. Put down Greninja. Water Energy and in. Okay. So I'm putting down Greninja. I think I'm retreating and pass to the Frogadier. But if we don't attack, he can knock. Okay, hold on. So we hit for 40. He goes up to 80. 8. No, we need to retreat into the Frogadier and just hope he doesn't have a VS Sticker. So press done. On to our opponent's turn. What we can do is double Greninja break to knock out the active. So there's a... Oh, he does play Garbodor. There's a Trubbish coming out. Okay. Does he have another VS Sticker? Nope, just Psychic Infinity. Alright, so Psychic Infinity for the knockout. Okay, but we can knock out this Mewtwo this turn. We need to like super draw well right now. So on to our turn. We get a Water Energy, so that's puzzle number 1. We get a Greninja break. We will Giant Water String and hit the active for 60. Bring it up to 100. We will Super Rod. Yep. Shuffle in 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Can we find what we need? And we do not find it. Alright, so put down Jirachi, put down a Froakie, Water G the Jirachi, retreat, and go for a Stardust. Oh no, this is not good because now he can use... He can't use Damage Change just yet. He needs 1 more energy. If he damage change, he doesn't knock us out, but he gets rid of the energy off the active. Which is the annoying thing. So Garbodor coming out. Okay, does he have a tool for it? Okay. Alrighty. We need to find one of the Faded Towns as well. So let's see. What is our opponent going to do? We do have another Frogadier. We can put that down, evolve the Froakie into Frogadier. Okay. Let's see. Can he actually... No, he can still, like, move the damage off the active, and it just doesn't hit us, because we prevent all effects of attacks, including damage. But I think he can still move the damage off, just like he can with the Regice. So if energy goes to the bench, Mewtwo, okay. That's fine with me. We can take a knock on the active now with a Giant Water String plus a Moonlight Slash. Okay. So let's see, what do they decide to do here? And a pass on to our turn. Alright. So we are going to put down Frogadier. Retreat. Giant Water Shuriken, the Water's in the active. Water Energy and VS Seeker Ford in. Get 6 new cards. Looking for another Greninja break. Okay. And we're looking for a Burst Balloon as well. Faded Town and Burst Balloon. That's fantastic. So we can put down a Faded Town. Alright. We'll put a Burst Balloon on the active. And we will Moonlight Slash for the knockout. Yeah, I'm going to put all the water juices in our hand. So we'll Moonlight Slash, yes, for knockout. Just so we turn all the water juices in our hand. Alright, there's 80 damage. Chicken knockout going on 4 prize cards. Okay, so there we go. There's a Greninja and a Sycamore. Okay, that's fantastic. We have to worry about is this damage change in Mewtwo. Alright, so Mewtwo coming up. 20 damage time Mewtwo. Onto our opponent's turn. What can they do? If they do... Okay, there's a Psychic Energy active. Right now it's doing 3, 6, 9, 12. And there's an end. We'll go down to 4. He goes down to 2. Alright. So it's Greninja, Faded Town... Okay, so Trainer Smell, does he find a Floatstone or a Mewtwo Spearlink? Either one could turn on that Garbodor. There's a Spearlink. Will he put down the Mewtwo or not? If he does, he's like, that Garbodor could get stuck in the active spot. So Spearlink onto the Garbodor. He is going to turn off tools. I mean, off abilities. Okay. And there's a Shadow Shot for 3, 6, 9, 12. Alright, he gets popped for that 60. And still get his for that 20. On our turn, we find a Super Rod. We'll put down Greninja. We will... Do we Super Rod? Yeah, we'll Super Rod. Shuffle back in 1, 2, 3. And via Seeker for Sycamore. Discard our hand. Draw 7 new cards. Okay. Let's see. What do we find here? There's a Burst Balloon. Splash Energy. So what I'm going to do is Water Energy the active. And go for a Shadow Stitching for 40. What this does, if he decides to go for a damage change, we can still knock him out next turn. That's the plan here. If he goes for damage change, he'll knock us out. I mean, he doesn't knock us out, but yeah, now he can't damage change. We can hit him for a knockout next turn. So this is great. We could have used Moonlight Slash. There's a VS for a Lysander. Oh no, he can damage change a Jirachi though. Oh no, that's part of the problem. That's the problem right there. Oh, he's gonna go down to 1 prize card now. This is bad, guys. A DC on that Garbodor, okay. And a damage change. Alright, we'll set up Greninja without the 120 on it. That is terrible. Alright, so under our turn, we need to find a Lysander. There's a Sycamore, so we'll Trainer Smell. Or an Ace Trainer. We'll Trainer Smell. Or a Time Ball. Oh, okay, so we'll Burst Ball the active. Put a Splash Energy. And we will Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. And there's a Lysander for next turn. So put a Greninja Break on the active. And we're going to do Shadow Stitching for 40. If he hits us, we can then Moonlight Slash for a knockout. Alright, so 20 damage onto our opponent's turn. That Mega Mewtwo is almost knocked out as well. Alright, does he have another VS Seeker? He's already played 1 VS Seeker. That's it, just 1 VS Seeker? Yeah, 1 VS Seeker, 1 Lysander. Does he have another Lysander or not? Okay, if he hits us, we can knock him out next turn. So let's see what is going to happen, guys. If he attacks us, we can then Moonlight Slash for the knockout. Let's see, what will our opponent do? Now, if he doesn't hit us, what I'm going to do is a Lysander up the Hoopa, get it stuck in the active spot, and just hit it for Shadow Stitching. Keep it stuck in the active spot. And maybe we'll have enough turns to knock out this Mega Mewtwo. There's a Skyla. Please do not grab a Floatstone. I'm fine with anything else. Alright, so let's see what he decides to grab. I mean, he hasn't played a Floatstone just yet either, which is, like, very concerning. So, let's see. What does he decide to get out? Like I said, our plan is to Lysander up this Hoopa if he does not hit us. But if he does hit it, we are going to Moonlight Slash for the knockout. So there's an Escape Rope. Okay, don't care about that. Let's see. If he Escape Ropes, we'll send up the other Greninja, which is fine. And he is going to go for Escape Rope. 3, 6, 9, 12. He can't knock us out just yet. So send up the Greninja. This is a Garbodor. Professional Edit for 2 Psychic Energies. He cannot take a knockout just yet. It's only do 3, 6, 9, 12. Alright, so 2 Psychic going to his hand. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Alright, yeah, our plan is to 3, 6, 9, 12. He cannot take a knockout just yet with Shadow Shot. My plan is to license a Hoopa and get stuck in the X spot long enough to take a knockout on Hoopa and the Mega Mewtwo. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We need at least 2 turns for this pull off. Okay. We know he has 1 Psychic Energy in his hand after he does this as well. Hoopa has a 2 Trick Cost. What is he going to do here? He might run out of time too. He only has 3 minutes left. Can we do it or not? Psychic Energy active. Okay. He's going to retreat into the Mewtwo EX, not take a knockout. We know the other card in his hand is a Psychic Energy. So damage change. Going to actually put the 40 on us. Don't care about that really. Alright, so 20 damage on that guy. On to our turn. We will get a letter. Sword of License to bring it to Hoopa. We will retreat into the Greninja break. And Shadow Stitching for 40. Alright, so this guy hits it for 20. On to our opponent's turn. And now next turn we're going to Moonlight Slash, pick up a Water Energy. Okay. There's a Psychic Energy to Mewtwo. Don't care about that really. And a Professor Birch's Observation. And in the heads. Oh no, who gets 7 new cards? And that is game. Whoever we send gets knocked out with this bench and Mega Mew. Oh my goodness. Well, 2 escape ropes did it for him. Oh man. Top deck the Birch, flipped the heads on it, and won the game. And Greninja Break will lose. I mean, I can't remember exactly what happened in this game. I just don't know. I just can't remember what happened. But yep, there we go. We did have a way to win, but we did not unfortunately win against a Mega Mewtwo Garbodor deck with no Shaman. Holy cow, that's crazy. But guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Saturday Tournament. Yeah, every time we put down a Faded Town early game, he did have a Shrine of Memories to counter it automatically. But let's press done. Let's look at our opponent's deck real quick. 2-2 Garbodor with the 3-3 Mega Mewtwo, Crushing Hammers, 1 Mega Turbo. No, he actually played no Floatstone, and he did play on 2 Escape Ropes, so he did hit the. Oh my goodness gracious! He did play 4 at DC though, so he could have maybe DC retreated if he wanted to. Oh man, that's very unfortunate. But there we go, guys. We lost in the finals. Oh man. But guys, hope you enjoyed this episode of Saturday Tournament. Sorry that we lost in the finals, but you can see Garbodor is a really strong card. I mean, it wasn't just that. Like, our opponent had answers to almost everything. Even though he played 3 Charen, he still did it. No Sycamore, just 3 Charen and 2 Pokemon Simulators. He could have constantly just kept healing those Mewtwo's as well. What? He only played 1 via Secret and he still hit it at the right time. Oh my goodness. Well guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great Saturday. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.